So in like February, I tried to make this Pinewood Derby car for my son, and I came into a little snag, and that was that I almost sliced 4 of my fingers off. I was making these nice little like cross cuts underneath the bottom of the car, and it just grabbed it and just fucking threw my fingers with it. And I looked down at my hand and I was like, "Fuck!"
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck! And there's, on this circular saw in particular, there's blood like everywhere in my garage. And it's still red because it was like wintertime or something, you know, and it didn't like decompose. But like, it's even up here on this light. Like, you see that speck of like black stuff? Like, it's actually like, it's like a reddish brown. And it's definitely my blood that's sprayed everywhere. I've got this wood right here. This is from like some sort of shipping thing that I got from work that I took apart. I got 2 pieces of like, I don't know, they're probably 8 feet. And then there's one that's like a little over 8 feet. I'm going to make some raised beds out of this shit. And then over here, I got some old shelves that I took apart. I'm probably going to make those a little bit thinner for the 2-foot like sidewall. Sometimes I like to use communist math instead of American math. Like, for example, this wood is nominally 8.5 inches or a 9-inch piece of wood. Carpentry shit, it's fucking crazy. But, you know, for simplification, you know, like I'll use the communist math and say this is 22 centimeters just because it's easier for my short-term memory to process. Then over here I'll mark it as 22 centimeters. I've got this table saw here from like World War II or something, and it's really fucking obscure. It's a Craftsman. These things last fucking forever. It's got this Avanti blade on it that I put on there. That's carbide, and it's a really weird size. It's like 5.5 inches. It has this massive 3/4 horsepower engine. And, like, I mean, this thing's fucking... Oh, it's also on... I put it on rollerblade wheels to make it go faster. But yeah, you can see the fucking lights dim and shit. Like, LEDs... over there flipping the fuck out. These LED shop lights, these things are fucking awesome. These fluorescents right here, they die constantly in cold weather. They make a cold start ballast, but they're like 4 times more expensive. So I recommend these badass fucking LEDs. Yeah, this motor that's on here says Craftsman 60. Oh boy, like I'm sure that's referring to the 60 cycles per second or hertz. You don't really get a fucking choice with that. I mean, that's the power that we get from the power company. I bought 16 of these little L bracket things, even though I only needed 8. Because if you buy 16, you pay the contractor price. And it's not even about the money. Like, paying the contractor price and saving 10 cents each, like, that's how you score man points. And those man points are way more valuable than the, like, $5 less that I would have spent by buying 8 of these. Other thing is that you should sign up for this Pro Extra account. Even though I'm not a professional and I'm not a contractor, it keeps track of how much money you spend over the course of the year, and that scores you man points. And you can use them to compete with other people on Facebook. Here's an example of how this works. Okay, let's say you have Dad 1 and Dad 2, and Dad 1 posts that he spent $950 at the Home Depot. And Dad 2 had only spent $600 at the Home Depot, year to date, mind you. So what does that mean about Dad 2? Well, it means Dad 2 is a bitch. If you look here at this receipt, you'll notice that you also have the ability to write a purchase order / job name. I decided to go with Rare PayPays, but you can type whatever the fuck you want, and that's just an added bonus to having this Pro Extra rewards bullshit. Here's an enigma for you. Does buying lumber from the twisty, fucked up lumber bin increase the amount of dad points that you score, or does it decrease the amount of dad points that you score? I personally think that it's neutral. You guys should definitely argue about this in the comments section.